Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. In a world of giants. In a world of giants, where towering trees stretched towards the sky and rolling hills as big as mountains, there lived a little girl named Lily. Lily was different from the other giants, for she was small, no bigger than a house cat. But despite her size, Lily's heart was as big as the sun, and her spirit was as wild as the wind. Lily lived in a cozy little cottage at the foot of a giant's butte, which was nestled in the heart of the giant's forest. Her home was surrounded by a beautiful garden, filled with flowers that bloomed in every color of the rainbow. Lily loved to explore the garden, chasing after butterflies and making friends with the friendly bees who buzzed from flower to flower. One day, while Lily was out on a walk, she stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen before. The path was narrow and winding, and it seemed to lead deep into the heart of the forest. Lily's curiosity was piqued, and she decided to follow the path to see where it would take her. As she walked, the trees grew taller and the air grew thick with the scent of honey and wildflowers. Lily felt as though she was walking into a dream, where everything was sweet and magical. The path began to curve and twist, leading her deeper and deeper into the forest. Suddenly, Lily heard a faint humming noise. It was a gentle, soothing sound, like the buzzing of 100 bees all working together. Lily followed the sound, and soon she came upon a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous tree, its trunk as wide as a house and its branches reaching up towards the sky like giant arms. The humming noise was coming from within the tree. Lily approached cautiously, feeling a sense of wonder and excitement building inside her. As she drew closer, she saw that the tree was covered in a thick layer of honeycomb, with bees flying in and out of the cells. The humming noise was the sound of the bees working together to create the most magnificent honey Lily had ever seen. Lily's eyes grew wide with wonder as she reached out to touch the honeycomb. The bees, sensing her presence, flew towards her, buzzing softly. But instead of being afraid, Lily felt a sense of connection to the bees. She knew that they were working together to create something beautiful and delicious, and she felt grateful to be a part of their world. As she stood there, surrounded by the gentle hum of the bees and the sweet scent of honey, Lily felt a strange sensation in her fingers. It was as though she was being called to do something, to use her small size to help the bees in some way. Without thinking, Lily reached out and gently touched the honeycomb. To her surprise, the bees began to swarm around her, flying in and out of her hair and clothes. Lily laughed with delight, feeling the warmth and energy of the bees as they worked together to create a special gift for her. As she watched, a small, delicate honeycomb began to form in her hands, filled with the most delicious, golden honey she had ever tasted. The bees flew away, leaving Lily to marvel at the honeycomb and the special gift they had given her. She knew that she had been given a special responsibility, to use her small size to help the bees in their work. And so, Lily returned to her cottage, determined to use her gift to make a difference in the world of the giants. The giant's gift. From that day on, Lily spent her days helping the bees in their work. She would visit the giant's butte every morning, where the bees would welcome her with open wings. Together, they would create beautiful honeycombs, filled with the sweetest, most delicious honey in all the land. As the days turned into weeks, Lily's reputation as a honeymaker spread throughout the land. The giants, who had once looked down upon her small size, began to see her in a new light. They would come from far and wide to taste the delicious honey she made, and to marvel at the beauty of the honeycombs. One day, the largest of the giants, a gentle giant named Grumble, came to visit Lily. He was impressed by the honey she had made, and by the way she had used her small size to make a big impact. Grumble asked Lily if she would like to come with him on a special journey. to meet the other giants who lived in the world beyond the forest. Lily was thrilled at the opportunity, and she eagerly accepted Grumble's offer. Together, they set off on a journey that would take them to the farthest reaches of the world. Along the way, they met all sorts of giants, each with their own unique personalities and stories. There was Bumble, the gentle giant who loved to play the drums and make music for the other giants. There was Snarl, the fierce giant who loved to roar and make the earth shake. And there was Whiskers, the wispy giant who loved to tell stories and make everyone laugh. As they traveled, Lily realized that each of the giants had their own special gifts and talents. And she knew that she had been given a special gift too, the gift of being small. And of using her small size to make a big impact. The gift of smallness. After many days of traveling, Grumble and Lily finally reached the end of their journey. They came to a beautiful, shimmering lake, surrounded by towering mountains and sparkling waterfalls. In the center of the lake stood an enormous tree, its trunk as wide as a house and its branches reaching up towards the sky. Grumble led Lily to the tree, where they found a small, delicate door hidden in the trunk. The door was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, and it seemed to glow with a soft, golden light. Grumble turned to Lily and said, "This is the door to the heart of the giants. It is a special place, where the giants go to share their stories and their gifts with one another." Lily's eyes grew wide with wonder as Grumble opened the door and led her inside. The room was filled with giants, each with their own unique gifts and talents. There was a giant who could play the most beautiful music on his harp. There was a giant who could create the most stunning works of art with her brush. And there was a giant who could cook the most delicious meals with her pots and pans. As Lily looked around at the giants, she realized that she had been given a special gift too, the gift of being small. She knew that her small size had allowed her to connect with the bees and to make a big impact in the world, and she knew that she had been brought to the heart of the giants to share her own gift with the other giants. Lily stood up and began to tell her story of how she had used her small size to help the bees and to make a difference in the world. The giants listened with rapt attention, and they were amazed by her bravery and her determination. When Lily finished speaking, the giants applauded and cheered. They thanked her for sharing her gift, and they asked her to stay with them for a while longer. Lily was happy to stay, and she spent many more days with the giants, learning about their gifts and talents and sharing her own. As she prepared to leave, the giants gave Lily a special gift, a small, delicate honeycomb, filled with the sweetest, most delicious honey in all the land. They told her that she could use the honeycomb to make more honey, and to share it with the world. And they thanked her for being a part of their world, and for reminding them of the power of being small. Lily returned to her cottage, feeling grateful and happy. She knew that she had been given a special gift, and she was determined to use it to make a difference in the world. And as she looked out at the giants' forest, she knew that she would always be a part of the world of the giants, and that she would always be reminded of the power of being small. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.